a great pleasure to welcome Tim Allen from the Dartington Hall Trust. Tim is the Director of Finance.
This is my third year talking here, and the key thing is to me is what shines through is you guys are always determined to make a difference. And I've no doubt I'll leave here again today inspired by the work you're doing and your plans for the future to keep on making that difference. So for me personally, a sincere congratulations on being here today and the work you've done. I know that from talking to students previously, we've all faced tough challenges. You've worked together with your mentors, with teachers, you've worked together as a team to overcome those challenges. I know that's how it works. And I'm looking forward to meeting all of you later on today and learning more about the projects that you're working on. Good luck everyone, good luck with the presentations, and I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the afternoon. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Nick Painter from Renewed Personal Training. I'm based in Exmouth, East Devon, with specialisms in GP exercise referral, cardiac rehabilitation, cancer rehabilitation and chair-based exercise. I feel compelled to keep people strong, independent and in their own homes so they can grow older on their own terms. And then the other, and again, and again. Now tap both hands on both knees and up. Okay, voila, you're now doing a star jump. There you go.
Right now we are living in the most connected time in human history, and yet we are suffering from chronic disconnection. Disconnection from ourselves, from other people and from the natural world. For myself, after 12 years of teaching, I felt unable to carry on working in a system that seemed to hurt as much as help children, and yet I couldn't just walk away because I loved teaching. Thoughtbox is a learning journey for schools to help young people to feel more connected to the changing world around them through the simple act of conversation.
6 years ago, I was living in London and working long hours in a supposedly glamorous job as a fashion accessories buyer. Fast forward to 2016 and I'm on a rare girls' night away in a luxury eco hotel. As I unpack, I realise I'd forgotten my toothbrush, so I wander down to reception. The receptionist gives me a very cheap plastic toothbrush wrapped in cellophane, and I start to think about how many cheap brushes in hotels must be used once and thrown away every single day. Despite both working full-time in other jobs, 18 months ago, Catherine and I launched Toothbrush, the beautiful bamboo toothbrush. We need food to survive. Food brings us together, in turn building networks and supporting our mental well-being. From here we can find solutions to design resilient systems that support regeneration of our ecological environment and grow healthy, regenerative local economies.
Oh, it's been fantastic. It's been really emotional as well, listening to all the other projects and the people that I've really grown to be very fond of. It's been great, but really importantly, just now at my stall I've managed to speak to some really interesting people and want to get to really further my business, so I'm really happy.
It's just been wonderful. It's such a great opportunity to celebrate everything we've done over the year, and it's just a bit sad really now that we're getting to the end of it and when that's the end of this, but you know, we've made some emotional connections, some really good relationships, and it'll carry on, I think, you know, so it's been fantastic.
So if I said to you, don't think of an elephant. No, don't think of an elephant. Don't think of it. It's really hard to not think of something, even if that thing is bringing you pain and you don't want to think of it, you still end up. Coaching is not about telling you what to do or what to eat or how to live your life. It's about giving you the tools and techniques to get to where you want to be in a way that works for you.
When I was ill, there was no support for my daughter, for my husband, for my family. When my dad was ill, there was no support for me, there was no support for my mum, my brother, or anything that brought us together collectively as a family or as a group. So what we did was we utilised creativity. We did things that did that. So that's the seeds of colour wellbeing. The visualisation is where the colour comes from. So what do we aim to do? So we aim to give back families, groups, individuals space to just be.
Today's been fantastic. Loads of positivity, loads of people geared towards social venture, which is pretty cool, I think, yeah.
Wow. WAP stands for Wellbeing, Health and Prevention. It is an online platform that helps connect young people to mental health support services, and it will also provide wellbeing education in the form of blogs, podcasts, videos, e-courses, lots of modern media that young people can use.
I think if you have an idea for a social enterprise, it gives you space to breathe and an opportunity to meet other people doing similar things, as well as really useful workshops and really inspiring chats with people who set up successful social enterprises. So yeah, all round a good thing.
We came up with the idea of creating small, private social networks centred around an individual in care, but with the option of being run on their behalf.
We need social entrepreneurs to pick up some of the pieces that are left behind by our increasingly disconnected, unequal society, pick up some of the kind of message left behind by a public sector that just can't cope with the demands anymore. And our entrepreneurs are providing imaginative, creative, working solutions to pick up some of these problems.
I was thinking about energy, and I was thinking about what I can do, little old me, with who I am, where I am, with the knowledge and skills that I've got. In March this year, I unveiled the first of our solar panel artwork. So this uses solar technology to generate electricity. Now, people look at it and they think, oh, that's pretty, that's nice. And then there's that moment when you plug your phone in and you realise that it actually does generate electricity.
Yet 75% of all mental health issues are diagnosed by age 24, so any preventative solution must target young people. So we've developed Fairy Feeling Frenzy to address some of the issues with current provisions. So firstly, by using a digital product, it ensures maximum large-scale reach whilst being cost-effective, on average £5 per child per year. Secondly, by combining smartphone gaming and music listening, we use what children are already doing and simply direct it for good.
In this country, different batches of donor-conceived people are still being created to know more or less about themselves. But all of us have one thing in common. Our birth certificates don't even inform us that we're donor conceived. With the help of the SSE, and it has been such a help, I've created a website to inform people of this uprising called surprisinguprising.org, and I'm creating podcast interviews and writing a book about what's taking place. With the growth of commercial and gene testing sites, we're coming out of the closets with these guarded family secrets. We're growing in number and in voice in epidemic rates.
So, like a phoenix, out of the ashes of Wednesday Supper Club rose 3 projects, and I continue to engage and support and be involved and volunteer with both Food Club and Fair Share. And it's from my friends at Fair Share that I say a massive thank you to the School for Social Entrepreneurs, and in particular to the most excellent learning manager, Sam Haydock, who everyone should have in their life.
People just need belief in them. They just need someone to go, actually, I believe in what you're doing, and I truly believe that startup is one of the hardest phases for entrepreneurs, because you're juggling life and your own. You've got to still have an income, you've got to look after your families, you've got other things going on, and you're also wondering, this thing that you're you're passionate about, are other people going to like it, or are they going to, so you have to fear of rejection and all those other things. So I think what we try and do with SSE is just give people a really safe environment where they can just have a go and try things out, and hopefully some things will work, some things won't, but that's okay too, because everything is a learning opportunity.
We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightened about shrinking, so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We're all meant to shine. As we let our light shine, we unconsciously give others their permission to do the same. We're liberated from our own fear, and our presence automatically liberates others. So I say again, congratulations. There's only one of you in all time, Go and be brilliant. Thank you very much.